playing football. I used to have like anxiety on the pitch. I was a striker when I was young, and like obviously, strikers' goal or objective is to score goals. That is your job, and just your job role in the team to score goals. But I was scared to like shoot because I was scared of missing. And it's like, how can you score if you don't shoot? So imagine a striker who now does not shooting because they're scared of missing, means you're not going to score any goals because you're not shooting. So I think I went to like a life coach who kind of like rewired my brain a little bit, and I kind of felt like when I used to play prior to when I went to the life coach, like I would hear the crowd, and I'll get anxiety. It just felt like the weight on my shoulders. It felt like it was the weight on my shoulders. Everybody's watching. There was a lot of responsibility, so it just made me feel very uncomfortable. That's literally how it started. I felt very uncomfortable from all the anxiety I was feeling from the crowd, So you know how football crowds are, like they're very ruthless. I mean, this is when I was younger. So I felt older. I went to the life coach, rewired my brain. I started feeling more comfortable. I started feeling more comfortable on the pitch. I started feeling more like less anxious, more confident. And obviously I always loved fashion. So I was like, I'm not going to name my fashion brand because it's something I always wanted to do from young. And I was like, I needed to name it something that embodied me. So I looked at my life story. It was, even though like there was a process to get to the name, this is like years of experience that came to the point of where I said, this is what I'm going to name it. I just said I needed to embody me and what I'm about, So I was like looking at my life story and what I went through with football and how uncomfortable I was in certain situations and the pressure and all that type of stuff and how I grew, to the point where I was confident and ended up making the pro and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I was thinking, cool, like I like the name Comfy. I mean, I like comfortable stuff. I like it fly. I like it artsy. So like, I like the name Comfortable. Like, at first I thought about Comfortable. I was like, I can't name clothing line Comfortable. So I thought about Comfy. I was like, people can name it Comfy. But initially, the spelling was, I have for Comfy. I didn't have, but the short list for Comfy was like the normal spelling. I was like, nah, like this needs to be luxury. So I have to now like think about how am I going to make this feel luxury. If you type in COMFY, it doesn't feel luxury. It feels too basic. It feels too basic. So it took me a bit of a while. I was like, okay, cool. I tried to like manipulate or change the words, trying different things. And I think I prayed to God one time, and I think I came up with like CMFI. First, initially, I came up with CMFI. And I was like, okay, this is not a bad stuff, but like, I was missing something. It just felt like I was missing something. Because I think people might pronounce it as Comfi because it's one I, and I just thought, okay, let me just add another I. And obviously, I will give meaning to what it means, because when you like read other brands, for example, like other brands is let's say Givenchy. Some people pronounce it Givenchy. Some people pronounce it Givenchy, whatever. But it's always Givenchy. Hermes. Some people pronounce it Hermes. Some people whatever. So like, I will give the name. I'll give the meaning of the name. I'll give the pronunciation of the name of the brand, and people be able to understand it. I also wanted to look luxury, and if people understand like even the details of the logo, how it's like distorted. It's not like just normal font. The logo is actually distorted. It seems like it's cracking. That's obviously all intentional. So yeah, like I just try and put a lot of effort into it, make it good quality, So yeah, hopefully you guys get to wear it sometime. Yeah, so just more planet stuff. Obviously got the wings. Then I don't think I showed that one. That one is like, let me try and show this one. So it's like more space stuff. It's got like meteors, spaceships. This is a reflection of this. This is like the world ending. This is a jaguar. He's got a sword here. Pretty cool tattoo, innit? I still need to finish off this side and this side. But yeah, I really wanted a tattoo that was different. You know, I didn't want to have like the normal bare hands or clouds or like timepiece or stuff like that. But you need to do some more when I get back to London, probably. Just be silent. Yeah, let's all be silent. But let's all sleep. Wait, you guys are still there? Yeah, I'm basically moving to Nige. I have my own clouds. If I address something, it's just because I want to be honest and open with the people who support me. That's it. Anytime I address anything, it's just honesty and transparency and trying to be on. That's why I really wish people like understood me. I'm not doing nothing for clout. Like, don't get me wrong, we're all in the game of like entertainment, so you're gonna have to show some stuff. I'm not trying to be controversial for clout. No, it's not that. Only thing I do all the time is just speak from the heart on how I feel and my truth. That is it. I'm not gonna come and lie on anybody's name. Whether we're not cool, whether we're not friends, whether you've done me wrong, I will never come and lie on somebody's name. That's not the type of person I am. Even if somebody has disrespected me, even if somebody has lied on my name, I am not going to come and lie on anybody's name. That's just not me. Do you know what I mean? I'm only explaining these things so people can understand the type of person that I am. Because for some reason, people kind of forget. Maybe they base it on maybe previous housemates or whatever. I'm not in the game of lying. Thank you for the cowboy hat and mustache, but I'm not in the game of lying, you know. So just throwing that out there. I wish I could speak more on it, but I can't. You know, I cannot. Great people, because they rap me. I rap for them whenever, ever, no matter whatever happens. Do you know what I mean? And the reason why we put out these disclaimers is because we see how these ships and all that type of stuff like work. Like everybody wants to be so involved, and then if you break up, so people start cussing Wanni. If you break up, people start cussing me. You know, it's not that's not how we're gonna do this one at all. I don't support them cussing her. She doesn't support people cussing me. I fully support them. First and foremost, they're my friends. Jerry, they're my friends. So regardless of whatever happens, we are blessed and highly favored. They are doing well for themselves. I'm doing well for myself. They support me. I support them. Period. On God, don't play. You gonna learn. But yeah, there's no shade to anybody. It's just all like love from my end. There's no bad blood. Same way you have friends, you might misunderstand them or whatever the case is. So yeah, like I love everyone. Like the good and the bad. People who support me keep supporting. And yeah, that's it. So bro, you're so humble. If you have what you have, I'ma flex that shit. Thank you, bro. But everybody's different, man. That's never really been my thing. Even if I didn't have anything, like I'm kind of more down to earth. Like I don't treat people based on what I have or what they have or what they don't have. I don't really care like what anybody else has, and I'll treat you with respect. You know, whether you have nothing, whether you have the most. You know, obviously if you disrespect me, then it's obviously going to change. But from the jump, I treat everybody with respect. You know, whether you're a fan, whether you're a worker, whether you're a family, whether you're a high priest, whether you're the richest person in the world. Like, it's, everybody gets respect, man. That's pretty much how I am. So I'm not, and bragging doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't make me feel good. Bragging that I have this, bragging that I have that, that does not make me feel good as a person. So it's not something that I enjoy doing or I even want to do. It's never going to be my thing. If you ever see me speaking about what I have, it's maybe because someone's asked me a question or I'm saying it for a reason, but it's never going to be like me just bragging, oh, I have this, I have that. Like, I'm no better than anybody else. Even because I have this or have that, I'm not better than anybody. We're all human beings, we all bleed the same. We all came into the world the same. We're all going to leave the same. Money is just a tool to enjoy life and to feed your family, you know. So it's not about bragging. It's not my thing. What a question. To go, I've been to South Africa once. I cannot wait to go back to South Africa because I love that country so much. Beautiful, beautiful country. I've also heard good things about like Kenya, obviously like Tanzania. I've heard good things about like Uganda. So those are so many different African countries I want to like explore. Like, I've been living in London, so I've done Europe a lot, you know. So I really, thank you for the gift. I think that's a gift. Yeah, so I would love to really go and explore like the African countries, man. Like, I really, really, really want to. Maybe I'll work with like I don't know, a travel company or something, and maybe might collaborate on something like that. Who knows? But I'd love to go like so many different African countries, man. Or even Ghana as well. Ghana is a big one. Maybe maybe I might go to the Ghana maybe like New Year's or something. I don't know, but Ghana is also somewhere I've never been. I would love to go. Yeah, there's quite a few African countries I really, really want to experience. But yeah, SA, like I said, I got SA blood, so those are my peoples as well, man. So, and the country is beautiful. So yeah, it's I have like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6 countries. I'm like, yeah, I really want to go there. I've been to Cape Town. I've been to Johannesburg. When I went to Cape Town, I went to Sun City. I think on the way there, you can see like sunflowers. It's fast, you know. I didn't really do too much practicing. Trust me, I didn't do too much practicing, so I just walked normally, and it was good. It was nice. The outfit that I wore was not actually the outfit I was meant to wear. The outfit I was meant to wear didn't fit me in the end, you know. So we had to improvise. But I was happy with the outfit that I wore in the end. I feel like that fit me better than what they gave me before. Right, I need water. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, the outfit that I wore in the end was probably more like to my taste, more appropriate. And yeah, it was a good experience, man. It was nice. Like, I'll definitely do it again. You know, I wasn't that much. Yeah, like anybody can support me. Like, I literally have love for everybody. I have love for all the fan bases. Whether they like me or they don't like me, it's calm. Like, I have no problem at all. So the people like Shaun Stars, I don't want them to fight with anybody. Cool, I understand you're gonna have to defend, no problems. But I just don't really want. I don't really care about like other people's fan bases. Like, let them focus on them. The ones who maybe gravitate to this side and be like, oh, I like Shaun. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. That's cool. It doesn't take anything away from me. But one thing like I said, like my Shaun Stars have become like my family. Do you know what I mean? So it's just about focus. It's just about me focusing on you guys and people that love me, whether it's Shaun Stars or not Shaun Stars, and you know, you guys also focusing on me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no fights. We don't need none of that. But I understand. I'm not controlling anybody. It's just what my preference would be. You know, I can only try and advise and say this is how I like it to be. We're all individuals, we're all adults, hopefully. So yeah, I have no, like I said, I have no problem talking about Wanni is at probably working or at home. I'm sure she's gonna do a live, and you guys can ask her all the questions that you guys want to ask her. But yeah, she's good. That's so love from here as well. I might say, oh Shaun, I just want Shaun to keep quiet the whole time. Don't address this, don't address this. It's not everything I'm gonna address, but there's some things I'm going to address. Do you know what I mean? I address things that I feel are important to me in my heart. Whether people want to accept it or not is down to them. Nobody can control me. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I do is I speak my mind. So when people maybe cost the individual Twitter person that is doing nonsense, but when you start bringing other people's, when you start bringing other housemates into it, it's not nice for them on the receiving end. It might not bother me, but I'm thinking about just all the housemates in general. Not everybody has the same mindset to do with like all the hate and all the abuse and whatever. Is my network that bad? Wait, guys, tell me if my network is that bad, please. I thought you could hear me. It was good, yeah? It was okay now, yeah, cool. But yeah. Oh yeah, like, so cool. The clothing line, Comfy. I got big things planned for that, man. You know what I mean? The first drop should be this month. Very, 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 very soon. Working on like worldwide shipping, making sure like the things I really care about is like the customer service and deliveries. Do you know what I mean? Like I just want to make sure that everybody gets their stuff worldwide. So I'm really working hard to make sure that the logistics side of things are gonna run smoothly, because no matter what I put in place, and like I said, this is not the clothing line is the clothing line I was doing before I went to the house. It's not merch. It's not gonna say Shaun on it or whatever. It's a clothing line that is international. The people who like the clothing line, I would love them to support. The people who can afford it, I would love them to support. If you can't afford it, there's no problem. There's no forcing. Please, I don't want anyone to break the bank and use their last money that they have to. Do you know what I mean? It's premium luxury streetwear. So if you can afford it, great. If you want to, thank you, whatever that means, TikTok hat or whatever. If you wanna keep supporting, or you wanna save up to be able to afford it at some point, no problem. It's gonna be like an exclusive drop, so it's not gonna be many pieces I'm dropping. But yeah, like I said, this is not a merch clothing line. It's an actual business clothing line. That's gonna have different designs and all that type of stuff. It's a long-term project. It's not I'm gonna drop merch now. I'm just trying to sell out. I'm trying to bring quality, to the peoples. So yeah, like it's gonna be dropping soon. The pieces are gonna be very limited. So it'll be first come, first serve. And I think I'm dropping a few colors, maybe like 4 colors. And we're just gonna start with like, I'm not gonna say, but just pretty much similar to what I had, basically the same thing that what I had in the house, but I added a few more colors. So and then howdy partner. Yeah, like I'm gonna basically, is it possible to even mute? How do you even mute this thing? Like, there's gonna be so many different things you wouldn't see. So much will happen. So much context will be lost. That's just kind of how the game goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. So I'm not really too bothered by it. I kind of roll with the punches. I think before I got into the crib, like when I was doing my interview, I was like, yeah, I'm very adaptable. That's literally how I am. Like I just adapt in the situation. So yeah, like it was good. What was I also talking about? I was talking about Shaun stars. But yeah, the love has been crazy. There's a lot of questions now, so I am trying to get through it. Yeah, I don't actually support any slander to any housemate at all. Even the housemates that slander me, I don't really support slandering any housemates. I don't really care enough about other people and what they're doing. If if people or other individuals or whoever want to focus on me or whatever, that's fine. Like, if they want to slander me, that's okay. Like, I like that for the most part. Most of my people who support me, like, they're just focused on me, and I know sometimes it's difficult for them to not defend me in a way where they're obviously cussing other people. But even for other people's fans, like, I wish fans understood that when you fight other fan bases, it just creates more unnecessary problems for their fave or their whoever they're standing or whatever the case is. And that's not even to do with me. It's to do with every single other housemate. Like, if their fan base, the person who gets the worst treatment is the individual who is not actually part of the fight. So the housemates will be seeing all the hates from the other fans because their own fans might be defending them or might be attacking them or whatever the case is. Yes, I went into the house for just like an experience to build relationships. Obviously, I was grateful to get to like week 8. It was good. In the house was like tough. I think people never really understand how tough it is on the inside. When it's very easy watching from like your TV and you'd be like, oh, why is he not doing this or why is he not doing that? Like, when you're inside, the emotional pressures you're under, the energies you're around as well. Like, energies, I don't know if you guys believe in energies, but I'm like a big energy person, as maybe some of you guys know. Like, you can be around someone, but the energy just makes you feel uncomfortable. You can be around someone and the energy makes you feel uplifted, So yeah, it was difficult in the crib, just dealing with different personalities, different energies, everybody having their own mood swings. Then people are trying to play his own little games with you. Post coming out of the house now, it's been good. I feel blessed in hindsight to maybe have come out in week 8 because it allowed me to maybe like just kind of have a little bit of time to focus on myself, on the brand and where I want to be, have a plan for what I'm trying to achieve. The people who came out, I'd have hated to do my media rounds on the final week, like 8 people. No. I wanted to share the limelight with a lot of people personally. Maybe I'm just egotistical sometimes, but I would need my own separate time to speak my piece because I know, like, obviously Kelly won, so most of the attention would have been on him, which is good as the winner, But I would have probably needed my own like time. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, come in.